Here's what's happening right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. A semi-truck crashes with a car in Pasco, leaving 2 people hospitalized. We're learning new details in regards to what exactly led to the westbound lane of Highway 12 temporarily closing. Also ahead, a grass fire breaks out in Benton County. What helped firefighters gain control of the blaze? Also ahead, another crash to tell you about, this one at a busy Kennewick intersection. That became the scene of a serious collision. The T-bone crash that halted traffic here. Stacy?
And we are seeing cloudy skies and very active weather across our forecast area. Big changes tonight through tomorrow. I'll tell you all about it. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
And thank you for tuning in on this Tuesday. I'm Austin Reed. Wendy Redman is anchoring Good Morning Northwest. So it is a first alert weather night because you may have noticed things are changing outside.
That wind really started to pick up. The clouds are moving in and we're starting to see some thunder and lightning in the area. Big changes, pretty big storm, by the way, guys. But we're going to start out on a positive note with your reason to smile tonight. So come take a look at your screen. Again, we've got beautiful photos sent in from Chuck Lawless Jr. Reason to smile right there. Use the QR code on top of your screen. Keep those weather photos coming. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Here they are. Look at this big cell coming up from the south, as we said, along the foothills of the Oregon Blues, starting to make its way across Pendleton and Hermiston. A couple of lightning strikes there. We're going to see heavy winds, heavy rain at times, could see some hail. And remember, when the thunder roars, you head indoors. Now, live look out in Pasco, you can see those clouds as they're moving up from the south tonight. 67 degrees, humidity on the rise. You can feel that kind of muggy feel outside. 752 for the sunset, and temperatures already dropping. We've dropped several degrees. Look at that. We were in the 60s, and already down south, that cold front moving in, dropping down into the 50s. The alert day, of course, for most of the lower elevations is due to the high gusty winds. Those have already picked up this afternoon, and we're going to see gusts continuing over the next 18 hours or so, 45 to 50 miles an hour. So it's not going to just come and go. It's going to be windy for several hours in a row. Your chances of rain increase as we move through the night, with Pendleton at 100% chance by 11 o'clock, but they're already starting to see some sprinkles there, and those temperatures are going to start to drop as well. We're going to kind of hang out in the 40s and 50s overnight. So heavy rain, mountain thunderstorms, strong gusty winds, several inches of mountain snow along with rain. So we have a flood watch in place tonight. I'll tell you more about that coming up. Austin?
All right, lots to talk about, Stacy. We'll see in just a bit. Now to the roadways, where there are a couple crashes to report from today. First in Pasco, 2 people in the hospital after a crash involving a semi-truck and a car. Washington State Patrol says this crash happened right around 3:40 this morning at the intersection of Highway 12 and Tank Farm Road. Investigators say a car was traveling westbound in the left lane on Highway 12 when a semi-truck made a left turn in front of it. First responders found the 2 people inside the car suffering serious injuries. They were taken to a nearby hospital for treatment, but are expected to recover.
We want to remind them that driving is the most dangerous thing that they're going to do on a day-to-day basis. Even if you're doing everything right, there may be somebody out there that doesn't see your vehicle or to recognize that you're in the correct lane and they come onto the roadway the wrong way.
The crash shut down one westbound lane of Highway 12 for part of the morning while crews investigated. It has since reopened. Troopers say the semi-driver failed to yield while making the turn, and they do not believe drugs or alcohol were involved. In the meantime, Kennewick police shut down part of the Clearwater and Edison intersection after 2 cars were seriously damaged in a T-bone crash. First responders got to the call right around 11 this morning. Police say medics treated people in the cars for minor injuries, but officers don't believe anyone got taken away to the hospital. After both cars were towed, police reopened the road to traffic.
Biggest tip is just slow down, especially through intersections, and just pay attention to the roadway, and just mind all laws of the road.
KPD says that it is still investigating the crash and plans to review security camera footage as a next step. Well, Richland police responded to a reported threat at Richland High School. Authorities say a student sent a text referencing possible violence for Monday, so yesterday. The message was quickly reported and a school resource officer responded. The school was briefly placed on hold during the investigation. Officials identified the student who admitted to sending the message out of frustration. The student has been removed from campus and the case will be referred to the juvenile prosecutor. Police say the situation was resolved quickly and remind the public, if you see something, say something. New details tonight in a story we broke last night. A Pasco man found dead in the trunk of his own car. Authorities have now ruled it a homicide, and his family says they tried to get help days before he was found.
Mom decided to go by herself. She decided to drive closer to his house, but on the other side, so other side meaning like Marina Park. She saw a white vehicle parked on the side of the road, and when she got to the vehicle, she knew that that was my brother's car.
New information in the death of 27-year-old Carlos Pimentel. The Franklin County coroner says an autopsy shows he died from blunt force trauma to the head. Police say Pimentel was found dead in the trunk of his own car at 4th and Ainsworth in Pasco after being reported missing in Kennewick.
Well, law enforcement will proceed with their investigation. We are classifying it as a homicide. So working with the prosecutor's office, Pasco Police Department, they'll continue on their investigation and we'll assist where we can.
His sister says she filed a missing persons report to KPD back on April 10th, days before he was found, but believes more could have been done.
I had the vehicle information, and if they would have put that out there, somebody would have reported that vehicle, but nobody ever reported that vehicle. There was people in that neighborhood that noticed that that vehicle was there after going to speak to them and asking for footage, if they have footage. Like, people had already saw the vehicle being there for so many days. We had somebody tell us that they saw the vehicle there for 5 days, but they didn't think to report it. They just didn't say anything.
I reached out to both Kennewick and Pasco police about those claims, but as of Tuesday, I have not heard back. Pimentel leaves behind a 10-year-old child. He also worked at Tri-City Lumber, where co-workers say his loss is being felt across the company. The business has set up a donation jar to help his family with funeral expenses.
We know it was there for several days. We're still trying to determine length of time there.
As the investigation continues, his family is left searching for answers and calling for accountability.
We just want answers. Whoever did this to him, pays the consequences.
Police have not released any information about a suspect or suspects. Anyone with information is asked to contact local law enforcement. Other news tonight, and in Benton County, a piece of land catching fire this morning off I-82 just south of the North 395 interchange towards Kennewick. Benton County Fire District 1 arrived to the scene around 10 a.m., finding a 5 by 10-foot area burning. Firefighters say the blaze moved slowly due to low winds, making it easy to put out. The fire district says it is still investigating the cause.
It's hard to know if there was a truck driving by that had a chain that was dragging. Usually if that happens, there are going to be several starts along that area rather than just the one. So it's really hard to say.
Fire crews also responded to multiple small brush fires along westbound I-82 near Locust Grove Road today. Officials say 4 separate fires were reported this afternoon, each about 10 by 10 feet. Crews quickly contained those flames and no major spread was reported. Firefighters are asking residents to make sure to pay attention to burn days as the weather gets drier and warmer. And we are following late-breaking news of a serious crash that is backing up traffic in Kennewick right now. This is off 240 and Edison, and that is where we find our very own Dan Hansen. He joins us live from the scene with the latest. Dan, what can you tell us?
Hey, Austin. Yeah, I'm down here on Columbia Park, just west of the east of the Edison exit here. I'm going to step off and show you what I'm seeing behind me. So just after 5 o'clock, there was a call out for a accident down here at the base of the Edison exit bridge going westbound here. And when I got down here, cars were lined the highway. They was pretty backed up. And after a while, cars started moving pretty smoothly. At first glance, I didn't see anything. So I drove up toward the Edison exit, and I looked over on the right side of my car, and I see this car laying on its, flipped over, basically. Now, there is WSP on scene here. I don't know what exactly happened. I'm working to get details, and as soon as we get those details, we'll be sure to bring you the latest. Reporting live in Kennewick, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Dan, thank you for that live report. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, Pasco leaders unveil their strategy for attracting businesses without burdening taxpayers, the financial tools driving economic growth. Plus, Stacey Lee is tracking a First Alert weather night. It is getting windy out there. Lots to talk about in her full First Alert weather forecast right after this.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Take a look at a truck, an SUV that have everything: style, tech, and an adventurous spirit, all at a great value. The 2025 Ford Maverick and Bronco Sport. It's time to see Ford in a new light. Get a 2025 Bronco Sport or Maverick and get up to a $3,500 gas card plus $500 loyalty cash for current Ford owners.
Wish your home looked something like this or this. How about this? Well, wish no more, because getting the home of your dreams is easy during the final days of the home makeover sale at Furniture Row. Right now, every sofa, dining set, and bed is on sale, like the Gunsmoke bed for only $14 a month, the Doria sofa at just $20 a month, or the Gramercy Park dining set for only $17 a month. Plus, save up to $500 on Hibernation adjustable base and mattress sets. But hurry, the home makeover sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Take the road trip you've been dreaming of with an efficient new Honda. Turn heads with unmistakable style and sport-tuned suspension. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $219 per month lease on a 2026 Civic LX sedan.
Did you know CancerGuard can help screen for multiple cancers?
Good to know.
CancerGuard helps screen for over 50 cancers, even before symptoms appear.
Wait, what?
It's one simple blood test.
That really is good to know.
CancerGuard, from the makers of Cologuard.
Good morning, Northwest, number 1 in the morning. Only one station. Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Hey, thanks for staying with us. City leaders in Pasco say they are using targeted financial incentives to attract businesses while protecting taxpayers. As the city grows, officials say economic development takes more than land, it takes strategy. The city is using tools like tax increment financing and impact fees to reduce upfront costs for developers while supporting jobs and infrastructure. Leaders say incentives are really tied to strict benchmarks, ensuring a return for the community.
We want to utilize those tools, and we appreciate those tools being made available to us, but I think it's our responsibility as public officials to make sure that the community is getting the return on the investment for that in a good and smart way.
The city says the goal is to strike a balance, encouraging growth while making sure the community sees the payoff. The Walla Walla Valley Chamber of Commerce is working to put the region on the map, not just for wine and agriculture, but as a destination for filmmakers. New at 6, Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with chamber leaders about efforts to grow the local film industry.
The Walla Walla Valley Chamber of Commerce serves as a catalyst for business growth, working with a wide range of both large and small businesses across industries like agriculture, food, retail, and wine. However, in recent years, the Chamber has been stepping into a new space, helping develop filmmaking and entertainment as a new economic driver by launching a film bureau over the past 3 years.
We're in our third year of building film community here. Whatever you need to film is here, and there are incentives in Washington State for filming in rural areas. So we're working really diligently with different groups throughout the state and throughout the region.
Alan, who has experience in the film and entertainment industry, previously helped bring film production to another community. She says bringing that same focus to Walla Walla can serve as a major economic driver for the region.
This is really an economic development piece that film production brings. Feet on the street, dollars in the door, heads in beds for hotels. It truly is an economic driver.
Many people may not realize that communities like Walla Walla have strong potential for film production, thanks in part to Washington State's FilmWorks incentive program, which can cover up to 40% of production costs for projects filmed in rural areas. Leaders say that helps spark growing interest in the region.
So we brought 12 production managers 2 years ago from Seattle out here for a 2-day tour of the area, and some of them have come back. We shot a small feature film here last year, which is I can't talk about, but which is about to be released, and we have a major national commercial shooting here in June.
Allen says that interest continues to grow, especially as Eastern Washington gains more recognition in the film industry.
Attention has been brought to Eastern Washington by the Academy Awards this year because one of the films that was up for an award, for several awards, was shot in Eastern Washington, and the cinematography was beautiful. And so that has brought us back to the forefront of film production. And this year there are several people looking for late 26 and 27 production here. So we're very excited about this.
The Walla Walla Valley Chamber of Commerce says it will continue working to grow local business, diversify the economy, and create new opportunities for the region. In Walla Walla, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
The Chamber says they expect interest from filmmakers to continue growing over the next several years. Staying in Walla Walla, crews quickly knocked down a scrapyard fire on North 11th Avenue. Monday night, firefighters from the city, Walla Walla County Fire District 4, and College Place Fire all responded just before 8 and found an active fire, bringing it under control in under 10 minutes with help from the property owner. No injuries were reported. The cause is still under investigation. Anyone with information is asked to contact Walla Walla Police and ask for a detective.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
All right, time to buckle up. We've got some active weather moving in. We've got a slow-moving low-pressure front moving across the area, and you could see it already coming up from the south. It's bringing that moisture. We've had that humidity out there, those clouds moving in. We've been seeing some thunder and lightning. We're starting to see that rain move into the Hermiston area, making its way across the Columbia River and kind of impacting out in the Horse Heaven Hills tonight. So, yes, the system's going to start, and it's going to bring some heavy rain and possibly some thunder and lightning. lightning. Let's take a look at Futurecast. Things get rocking and rolling for sure by midnight tonight. Now those yellow areas, and then you'll start to see some orange areas. That's telling us heavy rain falling during this period of time. So it's really going to see some heavy rain, I would say between 2 and about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning all through the region. The blue, that's the snow. We're going to see some heavy snow, which could impact I-84 Cabbage Hill. We also have snow falling, mainly impacting Highway 12 at White Pass. Now, these showers continue pretty heavy at times through most of the day. Things will start to taper off and move to the east in the afternoon, and then things will wrap up. We'll have like a brief little window of deep breath, and then a change comes again. You're going to see another little system moving down, this time from the north, and most of it staying north of the Tri-Cities into Walla Walla, but there's a few chances of a couple of showers moving through. And then check it out, more snow from that impact. So one storm from the south, one from the north, and all kind of hanging out in the Blue Mountains. Look at some of these rain totals we're expecting through Thursday. Pretty substantial rain through the region. Even Tri-Cities at 1.25 inches, a little over an inch of rain is a lot for us. We only get 8 to 9 inches for the entire year. So that's a lot of rain in a very short amount of time, which has prompted a flood watch from Pullman all the way into the foothills of the Blues and down into the Blue Mountains of Oregon. So we're going to be keeping an eye on those rivers, creeks, and streams in those areas. We do have snow potential across our Cascade Mountains. Not as heavy there. Take a look at our Blues. We could see anywhere from 12 to 18 or more inches in those upper elevations. Cabbage Hill, that's at the road level there, Dead Man's Pass, 6 to 8 inches. Now, the winds continue to kick up as you see our camera moving. This is the Tanum Ridge Bi-Mart Skycam, and Yakima is really rocking and rolling tonight. Northwest winds 19 miles an hour. The gusts are even higher, 29, and that's at city level. Up on that Tanum Ridge, it really gets rocking and rolling. You can see the winds all the way down the valley, topping out 25, 35, 40 miles an hour. The biggest impacts tonight will be in Ellensburg, but those winds are going to be hanging around for quite a while. Here's our overnight lows. We're going to be down in the 40s. Everybody's staying above freezing level. 7-day planner, there's your alert day. We've got gusty winds, but things get much nicer after we get through Wednesday and the first part of Thursday. Friday's looking really good, so is the weekend. Yakima also looking pretty good, but again, gusty winds there tomorrow with breezy winds for the rest of the week. Tri-Cities also 100% chance of rain, some gusty winds, thunderstorms possible overnight tonight, so you might hear that. It might wake you up. I don't know, you might sleep through it. I'm kind of a wake up person, so Hermiston also looking at high winds, good potential of thunder and lightning tonight and tomorrow. We think we get mellow through into the weekend, and 70s back by Tuesday. Walla Walla also very stormy with temperatures, though at night at least staying above freezing. And for Pendleton, also gusty winds. Look at that, 52 tomorrow. So, you know, we went from nearly 80 degrees, now 50. So it's like a 30-degree temperature change in 2 days, and then that amount of rain is quite a bit. So
okay, thank you very much. Coming up next, flames and thick smoke fill the night sky after an oil well explodes in Texas when a resident heard before the eruption.
Don't you look dapper standing at the altar?
It's the hair.
I don't know, you think?
What else? The powder blue tuxedo, the terrified expression, the sweat circles under my arms.
Okay, yeah, it's the hair.
It's the hair.
Anniversaries are special, and we're celebrating ours with a guaranteed $1 million giveaway. To enter, just play with your free Canvas Rewards card all year long, only at Northern Quest. 25 years bold.
On board Rocky Mountaineer, you'll traverse the Canadian Rockies with ease, where world-class service and conversations flow like a mountain river. Rocky Mountaineer.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Take the road trip you've been dreaming of with an efficient new Honda. Turn heads with unmistakable style and sport-tuned suspension. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $219 per month lease on a 2026 Civic LX sedan.
Get this exceptional offer on a 2026 Cadillac Optic. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
Spring isn't just a season, it's a feeling. It's mornings that move you, moments that stretch out, laughter that lingers a little longer, and spaces that welcome everyone home. Refresh your living room, bedroom, and dining room with savings up to 50% off. Plus, enjoy up to 60 months, no interest financing. Visit a More Furniture showroom near you or online at morefurniture.com.
Hi, I'm Rowdy with Total Energy Management. For 40 years, we've been keeping the Tri-Cities comfortable with top-notch heating and air conditioning services. We take pride in delivering exceptional service and unbeatable deals. Right now, you could save big with up to $3,200 in utility and cool cash rebates available this spring. At Total Energy Management, we will ensure your house is the perfect temperature year-round. Visit TEMINC.com or call 946-4500 to learn more.
About 130 miles northeast of Houston, a fire lit the sky from a massive oil well explosion.
That's right. The Nacogdoches County Sheriff's Office says workers got out safely Monday night with no injuries reported. Some residents in surrounding homes evacuated and some further away sheltered in place.
The office says the public doesn't appear to be under any further threat. A nurse who lives in the area says he heard a buzzing sound and then a blast that shook his home like lightning. Well, now to a more positive sight. During the recent historic Artemis II mission, then the moon flyby, astronaut Reed Wiseman got a once-in-a-lifetime look at what's called an Earth set.
That's right. It's like a sunset, but you know, with Earth, Wiseman grabbed his iPhone and shot the moment out of the Orion spacecraft's window, savoring the spectacular sight as it was going, and then gone. So, wow. Good stuff.
All right, coming up next in our next half hour, 2 Benton County veterans celebrate a major milestone today, the Specialty Court Program helping them rebuild their lives.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
So I think kindness and understanding are probably the 2 big ones that I try to bring to my dental practice. I see dental care evolving to be more of a holistic approach, looking at the whole body as opposed to just the mouth, just the teeth, looking at the person as a whole. I'm really excited to be a part of that because I feel like that's how we should be approaching all aspects of medicine. I work 2 days a week in here. The rest of the time, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I feel like coming in here is my break for my kids. They're amazing, but this gives me a chance to have adult conversations with people and I guess flex a different muscle.
Lifetime Dental Care located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Let's get real. A lot of these adjustable base deals promise nothing but bupkis. A true adjustable base rises at the head and the foot to provide a zero-G sleeping experience. So it's time to ask, where's the foot? At Denver Mattress, our adjustable lineup delivers complete control to your head and feet according to your inclinations. And right now, save up to $500 on Hibernation base and mattress bundles. Or get a $300 gift with any Tempur-Pedic. Find out what a true adjustable base can do for you now at Denver Mattress.
Walla Walla Sweets Baseball has been a beacon of our community spirit for 16 seasons. But behind every swing and every catch lies a question: where do our players call home during the season? The answer is simple: with you, our incredible host families. It's more than just housing a player, it's about becoming part of their journey. Watching our players chase their dreams is incredibly rewarding. Become a host family and be part of something bigger than the game. Together, we are Walla Walla Sweets.
Shortness of breath, chest pains, and a cough. Little things wipe you out, you can't shake it off. It might be long, long COVID. You got chills, brain fog, depression, fever, can't smell or taste. Could be long COVID. One more
Get ready for a night of big laughs at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Comedy powerhouse Carlos Mencia brings his Liberated Tour on May 9th.
In real life, I don't hang out with people anymore because everybody's narcissistic.
This must-see comedy show finds the hilarious irony in the day-to-day. Experience this unfiltered show for one night only. See one of comedy's most fearless performers live and uncensored. Tickets are on sale now at wildhorseresort.com or on the app. Carlos Mencia, only at Wild Horse Resort and Casino.
Apple Valley News Now. Honored to be Emmy-nominated for investigative reporting of the Sarah Clayson case, the off-duty trooper who police say drove drunk and crashed into a motorcycle, killing the driver. Apple Valley News Now, demanding answers and always on your side.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, your local news to get your day started.
Rain and thunderstorms looking likely for Wednesday. We got big time wind gusts, big time snowfall down in those. Lots to talk about tomorrow morning at 5.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. Vehicular homicide charges are filed in a deadly Yakima crash. Tonight, the victim, a beloved son and brother, has been identified. Plus, Yakima Memorial Hospital sees an uptick in sexual assault cases this year. Why experts believe more victims are seeking treatment. That and more right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Austin Reed alongside Stacy Lee. And oh my goodness, we have some wind.
Yeah, are you guys feeling it now?
Yeah, I mean, we're hearing it in the studio.
Is it getting real now,
it's
everyone?
It's getting real, yeah.
Okay, well, it's going to look really, really real right now. If you take a look at your screen, this is our live radar. There is that system coming on up from the south. And those dark, the yellows and oranges, that's heavy rain showers. We even saw some lightning strikes. I'm not seeing any right now, but this is the storm we're talking about. And this is just the beginning. We've got another 24 hours of that to be dealing with. And you can see our camera shaking out here on Legends Casino Skycam at Columbia Point. The cruise ship still, maybe they're going to hang out a little longer because of the gusty winds. And you can see the flag blowing there. 67 degrees, our sunset tonight at 7:52. Humidity is up there. Winds are sustained from the south-southwest at 18 miles an hour. The gusts much stronger. Temperatures starting to drop pretty quickly. We were up in the 70s today, pretty close, and now we're already dropping into the 50s in Pendleton and Hermiston. Alert day tonight and tomorrow due to the strong gusty winds. We're talking 45 and 50 mile an hour at time. And as those storms move through, they're going to bring even stronger gusts. They'll be short-lived, but bringing the rain and potentially some lightning. Here's your gusty winds, and again, very windy here in the Tri-Cities tonight, as well as Ellensburg, and still gusty there in Yakima. Here's your chances of rain. They're increasing depending on where you're watching from tonight, but pretty good chance of seeing showers and even thunderstorms. Temperatures are going to slowly drop down into the 50s. We're already seeing those 50-degree temperatures in the Hermiston and Pendleton areas. So heavy rain and thunderstorms, strong gusty winds, several inches of mountain snow, winter weather advisory to tell you about. We even have a flood watch to talk about, and then we dry out and warm up later on this week. Lots to get to in my First Alert full weather forecast. Austin?
Thank you, Stacy. A man killed in a weekend crash in Yakima has now been identified. Police say 29-year-old Adrian Hernandez died after a 3-vehicle collision Saturday night on East Yakima Avenue. Investigators say he was partially ejected and died from his injuries. Authorities believe alcohol was a factor. A 35-year-old man has now been arrested on suspicion of DUI and vehicular homicide. Hernandez's family says he was a beloved son, brother, and uncle, and they are now asking for community support as they plan his funeral. New in our 6:30 half hour, we have a crime alert for you. Police across the Tri-Cities are asking for the public's help identifying these two men accused of living under stolen identities for decades. Investigators say the men have been using the names of 2 boys who died in Idaho in the early 70s. The false identities first appeared in the Pacific Northwest around 1990. Authorities believe the pair may have worked in the telecommunications industry and have ties to several states, including Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Arizona, California, and Texas. Because of the length of time involved, investigators say that identifying the men has been difficult, so anyone with information is now urged to contact Pasco Police, who is now taking the lead on the case. Nurses at Multicare Yakima Memorial Hospital say they are seeing an increase in sexual assault cases. Tonight, our Caleb Stipkovitz is following up and will tell you what could be leading to this increase and what resources local hospitals are offering to survivors.
April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and medical workers say that it's more important than ever for survivors to get treatment.
We've started to see an increased number of cases each month, and I think if you might have throughout the valley, I think I've talked to other, like Toppenish, someone from Toppenish, and they've seen an increased number of reported sexual assaults.
Demel works on the floor at the Yakima Memorial Hospital's ER. She's one of 10 employees trained in forensic nursing, which includes examining sexual assault survivors. Demel says that in the first 3 months of 2026, the hospital treated 39 survivors, an uptick in cases. The trend hasn't spread to all local hospitals, though. Providence, who operates the Cadillac Regional Medical Center in Richland and St. Mary Medical Center in Walla Walla, says it hasn't seen a change in cases. But this is leaving experts in the Yakima Valley asking why.
There are two potential answers to why more victims are coming in for treatment. The first is that victims may be reporting sexual assaults more frequently, but the second is up to a variety of factors.
It could be societal. I mean, there seems to be a lot of anger in our society right now. It could be, again, people feeling more comfortable to come forward, because all of these things are usually things done in hiding.
Demel says sexual assault exams are driven by the patient. It's up to what the survivor is comfortable doing. Survivors can take the test anonymously and aren't required to press charges. And there's also an option to send the kit into police anonymously under a case number. Forensic nurses can also help connect patients to resources and future care, which Demel says is all caregivers' top priority.
If you survive an assault, please come in and get checked. Even if you don't feel like you're physically hurt, you will be believed. And we will provide care.
You can view a list of different hospitals and medical facilities offering care to survivors at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Reporting from Yakima, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
Okay, Caleb, survivors are also able to use the app Seek, Then Speak, which helps people connect to resources and fill out a self-guided interview. The app actually creates a confidential PDF report that the patient can share with law enforcement if chosen. Other news tonight in Making a Difference, Benton County is celebrating second chances today as 2 local veterans graduate from a specialty court program designed to help them get back on track. The Benton County District Court Veterans Court focuses on treatment, accountability, and support instead of traditional punishment. Today's graduates completed months of work, including counseling, check-ins with the court, and support from fellow veterans.
This program has changed my life tremendously to where I can now I can say that I have worked on my problem, and I'm going to continue to work on my problem. And I do need to be around other positive people in the community.
Court officials say programs like this not only help veterans recover, but also make a difference across the community. Up next, we have Fly the Northwest. Tonight, discover the small Washington town that almost became the state capital and is preserving its rodeo heritage. Looking forward to that. And Stacey's back with your full First Alert weather forecast. Look at the camera on the top of your screen. That's our Yakima Skycam. It is just bouncing up and down. Stay with us.
Good morning, Northwest, number 1 in the morning. Only one station. Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
When you need longer-lasting body pain relief, try Aleve. Just 1 dose of Aleve provides pain relief for up to 12 hours from all types of body pain. Aleve, longer-lasting body pain relief.
Finally, spring is here at Northern Quest, and something big is blooming. It's the $70,000 Bloomin' Bounty giveaway. You could win $30 grand in cash and our 25th anniversary anniversary silver ticket that guarantees you a spot in any one of our upcoming grand prize drawings this year. So play daily with your Camus Rewards card to enter and earn 4 times entries every Tuesday to make your spring a lot greener. It's the $70,000 Bloomin' Bounty giveaway, only at Northern Quest.
Don't sweat the technique.
How much for what? 11.
When kids start making money,
Who's next?
Chase can help them figure out how to manage it with smart tools and guidance from expert bankers.
Wow. Now that's a first deposit. Let's get your account open. Okay? Give me some.
That's good for kids and good for parents. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Even if your child has moderate to severe eczema, they can feel the flow, feel the breeze. And Dupixent helps them feel the heal. It helps calm a key source of inflammation under the skin that can cause eczema. Dupixent is the only biologic therapy approved to treat kids as young as 6 months for noticeably clearer skin and less itch. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Dupixent. Help heal their skin from within so they can stay ahead of eczema. Find an eczema specialist and ask about Dupixent today.
If you want more miles per gallon and less pain at the pump, check out Honda, America's most fuel-efficient full-line automaker, featuring the award-winning Civic Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, and Accord Hybrid. So whether it's a trip across country for vacation or just across town for practice, Honda helps make your ride more affordable. And right now, well-qualified buyers can lease CR-V Hybrid for $289 a month or get 2.49% APR financing. For deals and details, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
Wish your home looked something like this or this. How about this? Well, wish no more, because getting the home of your dreams is easy during the final days of the home makeover sale at Furniture Row. Right now, every sofa, dining set, and bed is on sale, like the Gunsmoke bed for only $14 a month, the Doria sofa at just $20 a month, or the Gramercy Park dining set for only $17 a month. Plus, save up to $500 on Hibernation adjustable base and mattress sets. But hurry, the home makeover sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Welcome back to the news at 6:30. For most of us, Ellensburg is usually just a quick stop for gas or food. Well, tonight we're taking a closer look at this special city along Interstate 90.
Ellensburg is a really unique town, so we're known for our rodeo. Started just as a community effort with people coming together to create a community rodeo, and now it's one of the top 10 rodeos in the world. So we get about 60,000 people each Labor Day weekend that come over here for the rodeo. But we're also known for our university. So it started as the Washington State Normal School, and it was a school for teachers, and that's why Central is known for its teaching programs. It's one of the best in the state. People come here from all over to learn at Central, and it gradually evolved from one building to the campus that it is now, and then turned into Central Washington University. At one point, Ellensburg was actually in the running to be the capital of Washington. As kind of a consolation prize for not getting that, that's when we got the university. Dick and Jane's spot. So they're local artists. Dick has since passed away, and his wife Jane is still doing art in the community, and they have transformed their home into an amazing reflector art display. It's one of the stops that you have to see when you're in Ellensburg. It's on our art walk maps and all of our walking tour maps, so I highly suggest you go check it out. Downtown Ellensburg just got a brand new hotel, so now when you visit Ellensburg, you can actually stay downtown. It's called Hotel Windsor. It's just about a block from where we're standing, so right in the core of our downtown. And it was just finished this year, just opened right as COVID was opening things back up again. It's just known as the Ellensburg Bowl. Everyone knows where it is. And this area is going to be turned into a community park relatively shortly. So it's going to be torn up, and there's going to be grass, and it's going to be a kind of town square park for Ellensburg. And everyone wants to make sure that the bowl stays in this area. Everyone knows the bowl.
For more information about Ellensburg, check out our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Man, we are busy tonight in the weather department. We've got a low pressure system that's slow moving and lingering and bringing lots of moisture in across Oregon and Washington, just starting to move up from the south in our area. There you see it, a little band move through Hermiston, now heading towards Yakima, just kind of skirting by the Tri-Cities, although you might see a couple of sprinkles out of that cloud system. Now, this is just the beginning. We've got a lot more on the way. In fact, you'll see that here on Futurecast. This is at 7:30 tonight, a bigger band and round of showers again moving up from the south tonight. Heavy rain at times and even some thunder and lightning possible. Best potential for seeing that is overnight tonight between about 2:30 a.m., 6:30 in the morning. Look at that. And then cue in the snow for our upper elevations. Again, this is coming in on a cold front. We also see snow across our Cascade Mountains. A winter weather advisory in place for our Blue Mountains, and we're going to see a pretty decent amount of snow up in the Blues. That passes through. We get a little break Wednesday night heading into Thursday, and then we have another round kind of touching the outskirt of the Blues. Look at this system, though. It comes down from the north, so Moses Lake through Connell down into Walla Walla, and then maybe even a lingering shower around the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, and more snow across those Blue Mountains. So pretty active weather system. Check out some of the rain totals. We're talking inches of rain, almost 3.5 inches at Cabbage Hill and Tollgate, over an inch for the Tri-Cities. A lot of rain in a very short amount of time, prompting a flood advisory flood watch tonight. That is through from the Pullman area all the way down into Lexington, Oregon. So keeping an eye on those rivers, creeks, and streams. Snow totals for the Cascades, pretty good amount. Nothing like the Blues, though. Check this out. Wow, 12 to 18 inches of snow. That's a lot of precipitation. And again, our temperatures warm up, so this snow will probably not hang out for long, which again could prompt some more flooding concerns later on. 67 outside. You can see the clouds moving up from the south. I think I saw a couple of raindrops a little bit earlier. We are still dealing with some strong gusty winds. Ellensburg seeing gusts up to 43 miles an hour, 29 in Yakima, 33 in the Tri-Cities. Topping out around 50 in Ellensburg tonight. The winds keep rocking and rolling into tomorrow, so I'll show you that here in just a bit. Now, temperature-wise, we're staying above the freezing zone, which is good, but we have that active weather to deal with. On Earth Day, 90% chance of rain, high winds in Ellensburg. Things start to mellow out, though, the rest of the week. Temperatures getting more to the seasonal levels. Yakima also dealing with those gusty winds and the rain showers and potential thunder and lightning. Temperatures staying in the 60s, pretty mild until Tuesday. Tri-Cities, 100% chance of rain tomorrow, gusty winds, and again, be listening for some thunder boomers coming through tonight. Late tonight into the early morning hours tomorrow. Josh will have fun on the morning show with that thunder and lightning. It's pretty rare to be seeing that time of day, but with the way the system is moving and it's hovering pretty slow, that is what it's looking like. So Walla Walla, also pretty good chance of seeing thunder and lightning for the next couple of days. Look at the weekend, though. It's looking good. This weekend, by the way, is spring barrel tasting in the wine country of Yakima, Tri-Cities, Benton City. So I think a lot of folks will be out, including me, tasting some wine. So.
Fun time.
That's right.
Weather looking?
The weather's cooperating.
Good, yeah. All right, thanks, Stacey. Coming up next in What's Trending, we'll tell you how Red Lobster executives are gambling on the deal that some say nearly destroyed them.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became America's best-selling trucks, and we've kept that title every year since. Ford, the most awarded brand for initial quality among trucks by J.D. Power.
If you want more miles per gallon and less pain at the pump, check out Honda, America's most fuel-efficient full-line automaker, featuring the award-winning Civic Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, and Accord Hybrid. So whether it's a trip across country for vacation or just across town for practice, Honda helps make your ride more affordable. And right now, well-qualified buyers can lease CR-V Hybrid for $289 a month or get 2.49% APR financing. For deals and details, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
My husband and I had planned our dream home, and it was years in the making. I didn't want to just show up at any big box store. We wanted to sit down, and I want you to spend time with us. Like, this is a big investment. Our family spent so much time in our kitchen, and now that we're moved in, we are so pleased with our experience with Fred's, with the product line, and how it really aesthetically added value to our kitchen. Fred's Appliance over-delivered.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some. Gimme Some Bagels.
Nob Hill Casino invites you to have a ball. Not only do we have the friendliest dealers in town, but our progressive games have amazing jackpots. Play great Vegas-style table games 7 days a week. And when you join our Players Club, you'll unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Plus, Players Club members automatically take part in our Have a Ball drawing every hour on the half hour from 9:30 to 2:30. So grab your friends and take the short drive to Nob Hill Casino, where the locals come to win.
Thanks for coming in to talk about Doug Jr.
Of course. Third grade is when I learned Liberty Mutual could save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
Why don't you come sit with us?
Oh, a little snug. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This is something that I've been dreaming about.
I want to be a singer.
And I believe I can do it.
Being here just means the entire world to me.
You were born to sing.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial House Dermatology Center in Benton City.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became America's best-selling trucks. And we've kept that title every year since. Ford, the most awarded brand for initial quality among trucks by J.D. Power.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Back now with what's trending. Seafood lovers rejoice. Endless Shrimp is back at Red Lobster.
Right when we're all starving for dinner. It's a surprising move because the promotion has been a money loser for the restaurant. In fact, many blamed it for causing Red Lobster's bankruptcy 2 years ago. When that happened, Endless Shrimp went away.
But the all-you-can-eat deal also draws customers into restaurants. Executives hope to manage it better this time around. They are making it a limited-time affair and jacking up the price to $25.
I still want it. All right, a farm in Underhill, Vermont. Check this out. Lovable and rare scene.
A ewe. A ewe at the Clover and Bee Farm this month delivered 6 lambs. Thank you. The birth of sextuplets is said to be a once-in-a-million occurrence.
I would imagine. The farm's owner says it was definitely a surprise because the veterinarian predicted twins for the mother named Timu. She delivered 4 before, so it wasn't out of the norm. But then, after a 5th and then a 6th arrived.
The siblings are 4 females and 2 males. Okay, so a ewe. I learned that today. Embarrassingly enough.
I didn't mean to embarrass.
I know.
Just thought I'd help you out.
Thank you. What's coming up next?
All right, we're going to take one final look at your wild weather forecast. Stick around for that. See what's coming tomorrow.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Apple Valley Eats.
At Legends Casino Hotel, we believe the perfect meal begins long before it reaches the table. That's why we partner exclusively with Royal Ranch, a family farm right here in Washington. From Royal Ranch to Legends, every cut of beef we serve begins on land cared for by people who believe in feeding their community responsibly. These cattle are pasture-raised, nourished through a regenerative loop that gives back to the soil and sustains the planet. For us, it's more than food. It's tradition, it's respect for the land, and pride in the people who make it possible. Treat yourself to all-natural pasture-raised, flame-broiled steaks, or melt in your mouth succulent prime rib. Try one of our towering burger creations, the legendary Mount Hood and Mount Adams. Stacked high with all your favorite fixing to satisfy the heartiest appetites and deliver a flavor experience that's bold, memorable, and unmistakably Northwest. From the first sizzle to the last bite, every dish tells a story. Taste the trust. Taste the tradition. Taste Royal Ranch beef, proudly crafted and executed by our culinary trained professionals at Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish, Washington. Always local, always better, always legendary.
Bathfitter knows what you're looking for. The perfect style for your bath remodel with the look of tile you want. New textures, shapes, and styles. Works with your budget? Low maintenance. With no messy grout to clean. Quality and beauty that lasts, backed by a lifetime warranty. Sounds like Bathfitter's styles are your match. And with new designs, now there's even more to love. Time to set a date. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Go ahead, crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46% in the past 5 years. And with USPS Ground Advantage, your packages stay in our secure network, dock to door, nationwide. For full visibility, near real-time tracking, affordable pricing, for peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
Lights on.
I didn't understand you.
Morning.
Hello. Instead of building new ways for machines to talk to people, enjoy. Chase is building new places for people to talk to people. Hi, welcome in.
Hi.
Chase, make more of what's yours.
When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin D punches back harder. Get fast, powerful relief of your worst symptoms, like nasal congestion. Claritin clears.
Good morning, Northwest, #1 in the morning. Only one station. Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
And welcome back. All right, get ready for an active, let's say 36 hours or so, maybe 48 hours of wild weather. Wind, rain, possible lightning. We have flood watches, and we have winter weather warnings. All of this on April 21st. Can you believe it?
Unbelievable.
All right, let's take a look at your day tomorrow. This is what the temperatures are looking like. After we started the week close to 80 degrees, we are now in the 50s and 60s tomorrow. Chances of rain are huge. The winds, though, on the very far column there, that's very important. We have a first alert weather day due to those strong gusty winds. And the rain, no slouch. It's coming on hot. Look at the totals of rain we're going to see. And, 1.30 inches. That doesn't seem like a lot, but here's the deal. We only get 8 to 9 inches of rain per year. So to get that amount of rain in a little amount of time is pretty substantial. We don't see that very often here in the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, and especially those foothills of the Blues. All right, then we'll move into Thursday. Things will start to mellow out a little bit. There's still few chances of rain there, and then you still see some breezy to gusty winds with temperatures slightly warming. And then by the weekend, most of us will be a lot closer to 70. So things are going to get a whole lot better then. What I will tell you is to track everything, make sure you guys download the Apple Valley News Now weather app. There it is. That's what it looks like. It literally will alert you and say rain is coming, and you look outside and there it is. It's very accurate. So get the Apple Valley News Now weather app on your phone.
Thanks for joining us here at 6 and 6:30. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.